Hello and welcome to video 15. No, wait, it's not video 15, it's video 16. And today we are trying something different. I'm recording this time with the Fujifilm X-T3, but it does not have the external microphone. So probably the sound quality that we are hearing now from the camera is pretty bad, but it will help us to have a point of reference to see how bad it is if I record something but I forgot to take an external microphone. So let's not stretch this too long and let's just change to the iPhone. This will be more nice to see. Alright, and now I changed to the iPhone 11 Pro. It's also on the tripod and the light is still the same. By the way, I can just quickly show you the setup here. There is this big light that is brightening my face. It's a softbox and it comes only from one direction, so it's not very even. The goal would be to have two lights that lighten up my face a little bit more neutral, so that I don't look like a criminal that is being interviewed by the police. So this is now the 16th video. Exactly, the 16th video, and I'm recording it for the second time today, as I forgot to record yesterday, but that happens, and I also want to give me the chance to correct it and not to give up. Maybe I can talk about the subject this evening that it is a little bit more specific, so that I can practice talking about more complex subjects to the camera than just tell what I did during the day and for the 10th time what I'm doing in this challenge. So right now I'm considering to buy a camcorder instead of a Fuji system camera as a second camera for recording video. The thing about camcorders is that they are pretty rare. Somehow most people now use system cameras like the Fuji system or Panasonic S1, S5 or whatever, with interchangeable lenses like this one that came from photo cameras. And the traditional camcorders that you looked in like this to record, they became much more rare, though they still exist, and they have some pretty nifty features compared to system cameras that are being used for video. First one is that the stabilization is usually working with the lens and the sensor as a whole, so that it works like a mini gimbal, and it's not just a sensor that is moving around and a part of the lens that is moving around in combination. So that means that the stabilization is more effective as to what I understand. Another aspect is that very often they have integrated ND filters. So you don't need to add an ND filter on top of the lens, and then if you have a variable one, just change it on top of the lens. But there is like a small switch and a layer of ND filter that is put directly in front of the sensor according to your need. And it's not variable, so it's neutral and it has no influence on white balance and anything. It's not polarizing as some variable ND filters do. Another aspect is that the lens, when you zoom with the lens, the focus does not shift. What happens if I'm filming with this camera, for example, and I'm zooming, then the focus changes and the camera has to refocus again, so there is focus breathing and it doesn't look, how to say, like very natural flowing zoom. So this is something that you can very easily achieve with camcorders. And with the Fuji I came to the conclusion that usually I make a cut between shots with a different zoom level. So I'm not making a zoom in, but I'm like making one clip that is with a very long focal length, and then I cut it to a clip with lower focal length, because the process of zooming does not look very natural. Another aspect is that usually the form is more compact and more easy to hold, because the whole camera is like the combination between sensor, camera and lens, so that it is a little bit more easy to hold it without shaking. But this is something that I have yet to experience. So hopefully I will be able to borrow or rent out a camcorder during the next days, so that in one of these vlogs I can try it out. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about camcorders compared to system cameras? Did you make the experience? Let me know in the comments. And otherwise, see you tomorrow. Bye.